The short but happy political life of George W. Bush.
The point of Shrub was we wanted to tell what was behind the image of George W. Bush.
Hey, Mr. Bush! Hey, buddy. Thank y'all.
He's real affable. As we were saying, our Clay Texas station, he's just affable out the ass. And he wanders around the state being affable, east, west, north, and south. You cannot find hardly anybody who dislikes him, including me.
It was George Bush's policies. It was what he did to the little people that Molly wanted to get at.
My guiding principle will be government if necessary, but not necessarily government.
There's a lot of ways to look at George W. And I look at him, and mostly what I see is Texas. Unlike his daddy, who is, of course, a classic example of an upper-class elite Eastern wasp, W is culturally identified with the state of Texas very strongly. And the characteristics I see that strike me as so familiar are anti-intellectualism, religiosity, by which I mean not just belief, but the public display of belief, and machismo. And they're all attractive to fairly large swaths of voters.
She had this knowledge in the back of her head when George W. Bush was elected president that they're going to try this on the national scale, and here's what happens.
Welcome to the White House. The way I see it is, mi casa es su casa.
There's an old country western song called Love It on Everything. And sometimes I think that what we are now watching is Texas on everything.
Molly understood that this was going to metastasize, that Texas politics were going to become the politics of the nation, which I think is by and large true.